watching the Livewell, presented by Mercury, exclusively on Bassmaster.com.
Well, I try to give a special opening today because we have a special show. Once in a great while, you know, we luck out and we get the man of the hour. We have the man of the hour. Greg Hackney on here. This
Man of the year.
Bonus points.
On the way.
Bonus points for Mark Zona.
Thanks.
And Greg Hackney perched on the precipice of possibly knocking down Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year. We'll get into all that, but we just witnessed something really, really incredible, that victory on Cayuga Lake, and we'll just start there. We'll talk about how that came about. When you landed in that place, you had to say, something here meets my eye, because you love that spot.
You know, it was one of those deals. I put the boat in the first day, and before I ever made a cast, I knew I was going to like the lake. Now, I didn't have any idea, that I'd be in a position to win, on the last day, but just going out there, I was just real confident. There was grass growing everywhere. The water was gin clear. I don't know. I can't explain it. It's just as soon as and I didn't really get on them quick that day, but just being out there, I was like, before the practice is over, I'll find something.
Well, it turned into a 10-pound blowout. Let's check out the anatomy of that effort on the final
I want
day.
to talk about your jig and something that you said that's amazing to me. You said you always start out on a grass lake where you're getting flipping bites. You always start out in low light conditions with a jig. Why is that?
Well, typically it's just like, if you're looking for spinnerbait fish, swim bait fish, or you always think in the morning the fish are more aggressive. It's darker, they can't see as well. And so I basically carry that same mentality when I'm flipping. If I'm gonna start flipping in the morning, if I don't have something else to do, regardless of the time of the year, hot water, cold water, whatever, if I can get a jig to those fish, I will, just because that's that period of time when they seem to be more aggressive.
Interestingly enough, I hate to bring up day 3, but it was an interesting day 3. You caught 4 bass, and you were still leading the tournament. But I said to Tommy Sanders, he is leading the tournament and wants to punch somebody in the face. He is so mad. Talk to me about the weigh-in after day 3.
It's unbelievable to think about it, that I go back and think about that I didn't catch 5 that day, and but I had 5 bites like in the first hour and a half, and I only boat 4 of them. And then the wind got really, really bad, and I couldn't stay on anything. I just had to drift and fish, and it was kind of a bad call on my part, because I had fish on down the lake that were protected that I could have went to and caught that fish.
But how did you not think I'm going to get?
Yeah, but I'm like, as many bites as I wasn't getting a lot of bites, but I'm like, I got 6 hours to catch one.
And I'm good.
Well, I've been, it's not like I hadn't been catching them, so I'm like, I'm pretty confident I'll catch one more.
Well, the whole effort is a testament to how well a guy can do when he doesn't even give a care about the tournament he's fishing. Because you told us, all I'm thinking about is winning Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year. Oh. So we'll move on to that. It's an oft-repeated cliche, you control your own destiny. You don't really get to control your own destiny, but as they say, if you finish top 15, it is yours. How likely is that prospect?
Well, there are a lot of variables in that tournament, weather, what have you. I think the fishing's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. And I am very motivated right now. That's all I can say.
I'm motivated and in the middle of a great year. You went on a tear. The big win at Pickwick. You almost got the job done at Dardanelle. Every tournament's been good. 10 years ago, well, even longer ago, you qualified for the Classic in 03, and then you went in the 04, 05, 06 run.
Crazy,
Are we starting to see a run like that? Is that the start of it again, 10 years later?
We'll just keep our fingers crossed, Tommy, that happens. This whole fishing career of mine has been a roller coaster ride, to say the least. It's ups and downs, and, right now I'm riding on the top, so we're going to ride it as long as we can.
He made the comment at dinner last night. He'd like to go on about a 36-month run. Right?
Okay, right?
And that would be perfect.
Sounds like a perfect number right there. Congratulations, Greg Hackney, our esteemed guest today, our esteemed co-host, Mark Zona. Thank you for watching the Livewell.